It's now been a while since I did my mock exams, but whilst I was doing them, some things did not make sense to me about them. So this video will go over some of the things I did not understand about exams. And by the way, some of these things might just be exclusive to Britain, so it might be difficult to relate to if you're from America or anywhere else that isn't the UK. In which case, you guys get to sit back and gloat at how stupid our exam system is. Also, let me know how many of them you can relate to. But anyway, to the video. Why did they ask us to write our surname before our first name? And listen, I know this is such a minor thing to point out, but it's never made sense to me. Maybe it's because our surnames are more individual than our first names, but still, that's not a valid reason. Because at the end of the day, you're going to need both of our names anyway. Can someone please explain this one to me? Why is it that they always put 2 lines for 1-word answers? Do you lot not see how stupid that is? Like, is it made specifically to throw us off or something? If so, then fair play. But if not, then why? What was the point? And probably even worse than that is when they don't put enough lines. Putting more lines than I'm able to fill up is understandable because I have relatively small handwriting. As a result, when I do fill up the lines, I assume I've written too much. But the number of times I've filled up the lines and then not written more because I think I've written too much, to then be marked down because I didn't write the exact pieces of information I'd omitted, is unbelievable. And it's quite infuriating as well. When you do a maths test, you will often be asked to show you're working out. And that's understandable, right? But one thing I don't get is when they expect you to show you're working for the easiest calculations. Mate, look at this. Not only does that not need explanation, but it's pretty bloody difficult to do so. It's like trying to explain addition to a reception kid, except with algebra. How do you expect me to do that? And when someone gets marked down for not showing they're working out, the teachers always say things like, well, we have to make sure you don't cheat. And listen, in the classroom, I can see where they're coming from. But when it comes to the actual exam, it makes no sense to me. What do you expect us to cheat off? When I did my mocks, you had to put all your belongings in your bag and then put your bag in a room. When you leave the room, they scan you with metal detectors to make sure you don't have your phone or anything. When you enter the exam room, if they see you with anything, they'll scrutinize you for it. You literally can't even bring your own pen. Even if you accidentally bring your exam timetable, they'll pick you up on it. You can't talk, you can't turn around at all. Even if there's a loud noise at the back of the exam board and you turn around to look at it, they won't fail to remind you that it's an offence. And not to mention, the tables are at least 1 metre apart and the adjudicators are constantly walking around, so you can't copy off your mate. So given that there's all these means of security to make sure we don't cheat, how do you expect us to cheat? Anyone who can find a way to cheat in those circumstances deserves a place in MI6 or something, because that requires skill. And also, if someone can copy the answer, they can quite easily copy the method as well. Like with longer questions, sure, but with questions like this, it's literally a matter of "Oi, can you not copy my work, you wanker?" "I'm sorry, sir, you appear to be looking slightly to the left, so I suspect you might be cheating." What the hell? And for goodness sake, with the whole cheating procedure, what exactly do you expect me to cheat off when I look somewhere that isn't directly in front of me? They always use the excuse of, well, we don't know why you're turning around, and if I turn around to look at someone else, that's understandable. But if they switch the air conditioner on, which is making a loud noise, and multiple people collectively hear it and then look at it, surely you should be able to figure out that we're looking at the air conditioning and not trying to cheat. And another thing that I'll never understand is that in the rare instance that someone is stupid enough to try and cheat, they don't just exile you from that one exam, they will, for some reason, ban you from every single exam you will ever do under that same exam board. In case you don't know what an exam board is, in England there are different exam boards, each of which have slightly different curriculums and slightly different exams. There's AQA, Edexcel and a bunch of irrelevant ones. So say you use the AQA exam board for English, biology, chemistry, physics and geography. If you get caught lacking on your biology exams, they won't just give you no marks for biology, they'll ban you from even attempting all the other exams. Why? And I'm not even trying to be difficult or anything, but like, why? Are they just trying to be strict or what? So there's a list. The way they do exams is so stupid. And also, are these cheating procedures really that necessary? Because the teachers always say, we're not just making this up, there have been kids who have been caught cheating, but if I'm honest, I really don't think they have. I doubt anyone can really be bothered to cheat. But anyway, video's over. Have a lovely day.